Alright, in this video I have to go to a dirt road. I have to go to this, it's like a nursery. Well, it's not a nursery, but it's a little bit of farmland. And I'm going to see if it can do that. See, I need to go in here. So it doesn't seem to be able to do that. So what I'm gonna try to do okay, it's off. It's off this grid. So I'm gonna get there, and then I'm gonna let full self-driving just try to get there on its own. I want to see what it does. Alright. Onwards. We're in the Cybertruck version 13.2.8. And I've been inspired by those Chinese videos in the outback rural areas. But that's not why I'm going here. I need to go here to pick up some stuff because I'm growing some plants here and I gotta pick it up. And so after I pick it up, I'm going to go to high school and pick up my kids there. Hopefully it's not too crowded there. I don't think so because the school is already let out for a few minutes already. And I'm gonna make the detour before I even go to the school, so let me just edit the trip. And if I want to get back to the question, is this type of driving stressful? In that I have to pay attention. But if you're looking at what's going on with the screen, I obviously have to look at the screen before I do anything. And there was a person walking across the street and I might not have been paying attention, allegedly. See, one of the things that did improve between 13 and 12, like this is an old one, is that it used to try to, it's kind of trying to go into this little area. So I'm already getting text messages from my kids to pick them up. Yes, I'm a little bit late because I usually don't pick them up every day. That's my wife's job. She's stay-at-home wife, so this is okay. This thing is not moving. It could do better to get to the side better, but this is kind of lame. You see this? Not good. Not good. We have space over here. But, you know, the truck's gonna do what it's gonna do. And there's a person behind, and that's not very nice to them, making them wait. And I don't think this car is gonna get out. And the truck is too darn big. Well, let's see. Let's see. This person, this lady, she's gonna give up. I mean, it's very difficult for her to get out. And now she wants to turn right. I'm not sure. Okay, she wants to turn right now. She gave up. And we're gonna turn right as well. Hopefully it gets in this lane, and it does. Yeah, it's not a good time to be trying to make that left turn. It's a very difficult time right now. There's just too many cars. And is the Cybertruck gonna keep clear? It really should keep clear of this area. It doesn't. So I'm gonna have to brake because this would be an infraction. So that is an intervention. This is a known area where the Cybertruck does not do well. This keep clear. sign. I mean, it does well on some occasions, but this keep clear thing, it has a line in the front and it doesn't have a line in the rear, and I believe that's the reason why the truck has issues with it. As you can see here, the front, no line. The rear, it does have a line. So maybe because it's missing the line in the sand, that's why it just doesn't work out so well. Aside from that, we're gonna go on a different adventure, and the different adventure is going to be the dirt road. It's a tight dirt road. Yeah, it's very tight. I don't think the truck can make it. But we're gonna try anyways. We're gonna try. Okay, so let's have a look at that dirt road. Go on the map, and we're gonna look at it. Can we look full screen? No, we can't. So I have to go to this corner, and from that corner I have to figure out how to turn around. It's going to be difficult because this truck isn't going to fit in there. So if there's people there, then I might throw in a towel early and not even try to go in. If there's no people in there and the area is empty, then I'm going to try to get in and then try to reverse outwards somehow. I was able to do that. Okay, so one way is you can drive all the way up over here. There's a spot way over here and you can turn the car around. Okay, I'm accelerating and we're gonna go and we're gonna try to figure it out. Ooh, look at that old car. Very cool, very cool. Accelerate it. I want to move a bit quicker because we gotta go. We gotta go. There are people waiting for me. $37. So red light ahead. So it's not like we could go any faster. So I'm just letting the car do its own thing. There's no need to rush things right now with that light. You're not going any faster. Hopefully all runs well once we get up in this place. Yeah, it's off-road, so I wasn't able to select a pinpoint on the map. It wouldn't, at least the GPS wouldn't show. But maybe once I get there, get closer, then I can do something about it. Okay, so once I get closer. I'm looking. Okay, so this, what happens here if I do that? Yeah, see, it doesn't give me the most confidence. So where did it add? I believe it added here. Right. Alright, so I'm gonna pinpoint right there. However, I'm not gonna add it until after I trick the system. And even then, I'm not sure what happens. Okay. So right now, we just let it ride. And the snitch camera is very upset that I'm not looking forward, and I am looking forward. It's just that I'm leaned over towards the screen right here, the GPS. I gotta get the GPS going. This pinpoint, I gotta get working. And so you'll see what the trick is once I turn in right here. I'm going to have to override the system. And you'll see why, because it's a sharp right turn. I have to get up into the crosswalk or this area. So I turned off full self-driving. Oh, shoot. Okay, so the car is making all sorts of noises. Alright. What happens? What happens? What is a car doing? Ooh, this is off the trail. Oh, look at that. Okay, so I need to get closer. Pressing the accelerator. Okay, so it wants to go down this trail. I can't let it do that. I gotta get in. 1 second. Alright, I'm gonna be tricking the system. Alright, it's complaining about me driving, whatever. Okay, so let me close the gate. Alright, there's someone behind me. I gotta get going. Okay, full self-driving is on. I'm in this little place. Full self-driving. Where's the car gonna go? My pinpoint was right there, so yeah, maybe it's gonna go to it. Alright. Gotta go forward a little bit more. Okay, so this is good. The car is hesitating a lot. It's trying to stop. Alright, so let me do my duty. Pick up whatever I need to pick up. All right. We gotta get out of here somehow. Thankfully, we have rear mirrors or rear video. This is a very tight. Okay, so I'm looking here, making sure that that's okay. This isn't very helpful, but that kind of is. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now make sure the wheel clears, then I turn all the way. Whoa, whoa, that's super tight. Might hit something. Ooh, I did hit it. They hit that gate. Barely touched on it, but I did touch it. And you could kind of see it right here at this bottom little corner. So it did touch it a little bit. Not too concerned about it. Now I gotta reverse some more, just so I can turn around very tight. But good thing this is for the cameras, because without these cameras I would be lost. Cameras are very helpful here. And look at the front of me, there's nothing. Again, very helpful. So once I get out, I'm gonna let it go. That is fine, comma, you can make multiple payments on multiple days. Okay, so, all right, yes, yes. The car is freaking out. All right, so I did hit that gate, that fencing, and I did not see a scratch on the car, oddly enough. Maybe I didn't look hard enough. I'll have to re-examine, but since I can't see it, ignorance is bliss. Let's see, I cleared it, okay. Must buckle up, otherwise this thing doesn't work. Alright, full self-driving is back on. Give it some acceleration. Get moving, car. Can you figure out how to get out? We're on the sidewalk. Yes, I am on the sidewalk. The Cybertruck is driving on the sidewalk. Ooh, that's interesting. There was a down slope right there. It didn't use it. It used this one instead. Okay, I'm not even looking. I should look. Okay, so it's difficult to see. Okay, so this is the mirror I'm looking at. There's no cars. Oh, there is a car. Oh, now there's a lot of cars. It's very difficult to see this mirror. And this shows me nothing either. This, I gotta make sure all those cars are gone. Otherwise, there's cars getting really close. Look, just trying to squeeze by, and some are even moving. They're moving out of the way. Yeah, so the truck is very nervous. And for anybody concerned about the safetiness, well, it's safe. There's nobody nagging us behind, so that's just, it's safe. It's standing still. It's just waiting. Look, it's moving on its own. It's about to go. All right, go. I'm hitting the accelerator because it's unsure about itself. It's got some self-esteem issues. But aside from that, we've made it out of there. So, you know, one of these days I'm going to try the more difficult one. I'm going to go all the way inside of that off-road area. And I myself, I can drive it. I can drive through it without hitting anything. And I've done it with a large diesel truck, like a F-250 full bed. So I know it's possible. It's very difficult, but it's possible. So I want to see if the Cybertruck is up for it one day. And I could have tried it just on the way out, but not from that part, because the turn would have been too sharp. I'll show you in one of the future videos. So I think it's like you could physically do it. Can this car do that? Such a difficult drive? I'm not sure. But as a human, you can do it. It is a very, very tight drive. But it's very doable if you're up for it. I mean, if you have a good driving abilities, you can do it. And I'm not saying I'm the best or anything. It's just that I can do it because I've scratched enough cars that now I'm at the point that I can do it now. Yeah, my other cars are scratched from going inside of this garden. Both of them. One of them was so scratched that we just got another paint job. Hopefully that's not the case with the Cybertruck. And the Cybertruck is built different, right? Oh shoot, wow. decides to turn with traffic moving, so we got to press the accelerator so the people behind us aren't ticked off at us. And so we are moving into the right lane. Yeah, we're moving on briskly. So far, so good. I'm not feeling any need to accelerate because we're near the front of we are at the front right here of the light, so there's no real need to use the accelerated mode. Well, somebody cut in front of us. And yeah, my kids are getting antsy. It's on them. If they don't want to drive, they could always get a driver's license and drive themselves to school, but they're not up for that life, and they think that I should pick them up. And I guess I've been entertaining that idea because it costs a whole lot less not having to pay for insurance for teenagers, and that's why I choose to do what I do. Hopefully the cyber cab and that technology, it would be tremendous if that was the case already. Maybe I could just drop them off with this car and just have it done that way, but it's not the case currently. Hopefully we'll get it with an over-the-air update. I believe that was a promise that Mr. Elon made, that these cars would drive themselves or have the ability to drive themselves and have the robo-cab capability, so that you can not only own this car but you can loan it out. That hasn't happened yet. The introduction starts in June. However, I'm not expecting it till then. I'm expecting it by the end of the year that we'll have full self-driving unsupervised. By the end of the year, it will be a Christmas gift to everyone. Of course, I could be dreaming, and you know, it's not exactly something new that Elon would do when sell dreams like prematurely. I know he has a big vision and he thinks that he can do the stuff by a certain timeline, but in reality, also there's always stuff that interferes with his vision and drags it down and doesn't make it happen on a timely basis. Alright, so what is going on with the Tesla stocks today? Yes, Tesla stocks did go down, and those homeless looking kids, they were yelling something at the truck. That's the new style these days, right? Just homeless, the homeless look. But they don't go to a homeless school. I mean, this is a decent neighborhood, and we're almost there. Everything is flowing well. Come on. All right, we're on the way, and I'm just gonna cruise it, and so driving in that tight area off-road, the car can certainly do it. And it's kind of, I love that it even tries to do it, because if you're not trying, then you don't know, you don't learn anything. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, share. See you in the next one. Take care.